what's up guys, it's Orda. This is my first indie game reviews video. You guys might have seen on Twitter, I've been trying to work some stuff out, get some stuff ready for that, and this is the first one. It's a game called Infliction. It's by Caustic Reality Studios, or at Caustic Reality on Twitter. Check him out. He's just a guy doing it by himself from Sydney in Australia, same country as me. It's like a horror sort of survival game. I'm really keen to give it a go. So I'm going to sit down and give it a crack now, and hopefully you guys enjoy. See you soon. Oof, straight away that music. Creepy. Fairly straightforward. Ooh, flashlight. Alright, let's get stuck into it.
Listen up. We've got some news hot off the presses. This station has received reports that the two lighthouse keepers from Oxford Point Island Lighthouse have vanished. The lighthouse keepers work...
You have one unheard message.
Two more lighthouse keepers headed
First
out
unheard message.
Upon their arrival, they could not...
Hi baby, I'm stuck at the gate and they won't let me through. When you get back home, can you look for my ticket? I must have left it behind. Have a good look around and let me know. Love you. See you soon.
Already getting jittery.
End of message. To delete this message, press...
Cool. See you, bud.
Halfway through dinner when something interrupted them. There were no signs of a struggle, and all their belongings were still there, including a journal kept by one of them. The journal states several times that the island was talking to them. The most common theory is that the men have suffered from cabin fever and were perhaps accidentally washed out to sea. Other cases like this have been reported.
They were halfway through dinner and they accidentally washed out to sea.
Full investigation has begun into this bizarre case.
Oh, does that car fit?
As the story progresses.
Check under gameplay. Okay. Tutorials. Straight away, I'm really liking the creepiness. No, don't turn that off. How do I? How's my own? Did I leave the keys inside? Can I take it with me? I don't understand. Hello, can you go? Is this the door I'm looking for? No. So this must be the door I'm looking for. It is. Man, that scares the shit out of me. Yuck. Nice. Was there two lights for the same? Cling film. The clingiest of all the films. Let's leave that open like a responsible parent. Let's open that up so people can burn themselves. Is there a door on this? Yes. Sausages. That's a good fucking... G. The meat is thawing on the sink. I'll call you later. Love S. PS is trash night. Alright. That's the meat that's thawing on the sink. I'm not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. This is the meat that's thawing. Hey guys, it's Orda here again. So overall, Infliction is a really, really fun game. It's super spooky. There's lots of really intense moments where you get really caught up in the situation and where you're at, and it's super, super scary as well in a lot of parts. There'll be plenty of situations where I find myself walking around the house that it's in, and I won't want to turn a corner or open a door or something just because I don't know what's going to be on the other side, and it's genuinely really terrifying. And it's not just jump scares. There's a lot of like instilling fear. Like there's parts where you have to walk around like an old hospital, an old mental asylum. It's just a lot of really spooky parts, and it's really, really good. Some massive positives to this game that I really enjoyed. It's totally immersive. I found myself like both headphones on, just super intense, like leaning forward towards my screen, getting really, really into it, getting into the story, getting into the objective, like what I was supposed to be doing. Every step that you take is super intense, super scary. The attention to detail in this as well is in absolutely incredible. There's just business cards you'll find like laying around the place for like removalists and like security cameras and that kind of stuff, and they have like the numbers on it, they have the description of the business. It's really like a real life business card just laying around. The detail's crazy. There's readable books on the bookshelf. You can actually go and open up all different types of books, and you can read like 4 or 5 pages of each book on the shelf. It's crazy. There's even some toilet cleaner, and it has like instructions on how to use it on the back and descriptions of the company and that kind of stuff. It's really, really good. So Caustic Reality have done a really, really good job on that kind of stuff. Another massive positive is the game kept me guessing, and it kept me on the edge of my seat. I had no idea where I thought the story was going. You get a kind of basic outline of what the point of the game is, but to get there is like nothing. You wouldn't be able to guess any of it. It's does not go the way you thought, and I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. Like I said, I found myself leaning forward towards my screen, really getting into the story, really following along, and kept me guessing. I just wanted to keep playing. I just wanted to keep playing, but at the same time, I didn't want to play. Like I said, I found myself not wanting to open doors because I was so into it. I was worried how it was going to affect me personally in real life. It was absolutely terrifying, but also super immersive to the point where I didn't want to play, but also didn't want to stop playing because I was having so much fun and I was really lost in it. I really felt like I was part of it, and that I was part of the game, getting involved in it. And you would think you might be stuck in the one house and might kind of get a bit boring. The way that Caustic Reality have kind of incorporated leaving the house without actually leaving the house is incredible. Like like I said, there's an old hospital, an old mental asylum, there's like a cabin in the woods, there's like 3 different versions of the actual house that all happen without actually having to leave the house. It's crazy. It's really, really good. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything like that, but it's really, really good. There's only a couple of, I guess they're kind of negatives, I suppose. The ending was a bit out of the blue. I would not have picked that ending in 100 guesses. If you give me 100 guesses, the way it ends is not how you would think it would end from the start and the story of the game. It's a bit out there. And the difficulty in some parts, like there's a situation with the baby monitor that I found really difficult. I actually had to message the guys at Caustic Reality to hold them, kind of give me a hand there, and finding some photos and that kind of stuff. It was a bit difficult, but I don't know if that's just because maybe I'm not real intelligent, or because I was playing in different parts. Like I'd sit down and play one bit for 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'd have to go and do something else, and then I'd come back like 2 days later and have to pick up again. So I don't know if that was just my fault, or if it maybe a bit too difficult, but it's probably just me. So it was really, really good. But overall, I really, really enjoyed the game. And if you're into like horror games or story games, you would really, really enjoy this game. I'm an adult who used to watch horror movies and thriller movies, stuff like that, all night long by myself with mates, like overnight, and I had to play this game with the lights on through the middle of the day because I was terrified. So if that's the kind of thing you enjoy, I really, really recommend it. So thank you guys for sitting through and watching my first ever indie review video. If it's something that you think you might be interested in and you have a game, feel free to hit up my DMs on Twitter, just at Orda_CS, or hit up the Peak's Twitter account at PeakGG. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing it. I can't wait to bring you guys some more. I've got 2 or 3 more games lined up already. I'm really excited to get stuck into. So I will chat to you guys soon.